Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for June 24th, 2025. I'm very excited to announce that channel memberships are now live for this channel. So if you're looking to engage, get some exclusive content, some members-only readings, or get that sign of being a top supporter with badges and members-only emoji that you can use in the comments and the chat, go ahead and navigate over to the Distilled Tarot channel and click on memberships to join as a member. I'd love to have you. Let's see what's going on in the world of Aquarius today. 10 of Cups. Happy, joyful feelings. Some sort of dark clouds have lifted. It's still the night, but the moon is shining through, illuminating life. Things feel more positive. There's an optimism that wasn't there before. Something's shifted. The energy has shifted. What's the challenge for Aquarius? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Either you really want to be a big spender and you don't have the funds right now, or you're worried that you have the tendency to overspend and splurge and be irresponsible with money. Being attracted to the most expensive thing even when you're not looking at price tags. It has this sort of like, oh, why do I always want the $1,000 purse instead of the $100 purse? Or put that in context that's like relevant for your life. Has the like self-awareness, but the inability to shift the energy is the challenge. Hopefully this reading will bring some clarity to that, like how we can go about integrating or evolving that sort of energy. If you've been financially struggling in the past and you're very happy because of some sort of change in your financial circumstances, this past tendency to overspend or to not be satisfied with the cheaper options, or not want to involve other people and making purchasing decisions alone without telling the other people around you. That could be 9 of Pentacles reversed. That could be looming over you like, okay, well, finances are going to improve, but what if I mess it up again because of XYZ in the past? Your focus, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Wands in reverse. Interesting that they're consecutive cards. There's a little bit about, like, even though the reversal is here, the fact that there's a 4 leading into a 5 gives me a bit of, like, energetic reassurance that Aquarius is on the right path. All is as it should be in the natural flow of things sort of vibe. 5 of Wands in reverse says avoiding conflict, avoiding competition. 4 of Wands in reverse says, who all gonna be there? I'm gonna have to prove myself in some way. I'm gonna have to compete with other people for attention or resources or affection. No thanks, I won't even go. I won't be attending this. Or I don't buy into that societal benchmark of success in life if it unnecessarily involves any of those things, like having to prove myself, having to compete. Why has everything got to be a competition? An example might be like, if the people around you who are available to date are all dating multiple people, and the societal concept that would represent the Four of Wands is like having a committed relationship or settling down and getting married, that sort of a vibe, this lifetime benchmark of stability in an area of your life. But if it involves like competing for someone's attention or proving to them that I deserve their time versus the other 4 people they're dating, I don't buy into that societal expectation that I should have to like struggle and prove myself and work hard to earn their affections. That could be one way that I could, like the simplest sort of first thing that came to mind. And I don't think it's about relationships though, honestly. I think this is something else. Like, same vibe, but different topic. In the recent past, we have Judgment in reverse. You got some spiritual tests. Universe handed you some hints of, hey, here's this past energy. Do you want to engage with it? What does that do to you? They were really gauging your responses, deciding, like, have you healed? Are you reactive to that sort of energy? Do you engage with it? Does it shift your behavior in any direction that's more positive or more negative for your own life? This is quite a complex, like, gauging of your sensibilities that's going on here in the esoteric realms. And whether you're aware of it or not, in the recent past, something that you've sidestepped or not engaged with or not reacted to like you would have in the past has signified to the algorithm of the universe that that's no longer something that resonates with you. So it won't be revived. It won't be renewed for this upcoming season of your life. Those characters will not recur. You guys, I just can't with this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If you've been watching the most recent videos, I think you'll understand what I mean. We have the King of Cups coming back from the past. So, I think I'm going to stick with my interpretation of, well, obviously you've made a decision not to revive something from the past. So either there's someone else waiting in the wings now that you've cleared the path from all the stuff that doesn't belong in your future, who's like, all right, there's unfinished business. I'm going to reconnect with Aquarius. Maybe that's the case. Or we could be talking about what you've just bypassed, what you've just, not bypassed, what you've just like, well, yeah, bypassed. Not to say it all again, but maybe those tests from the universe was the King of Cups, represented by the maybe past people coming back, and you said no to it. So it was actually a good thing. I mean, that would be a little bit like the universe patting themselves on the back for like, hey, good job, we tested Aquarius. I don't know, you guys. I'm really doing my best here. Let's see how the reading takes shape. In the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. More relationship. Gosh, those of you who really want a relationship, you must not really like my vibe right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm an Aquarius, very happily single, not interested in connecting with a relationship. So the fact that the universe keeps like hitting me over the head with it's comedy gold. The fact that the universe keeps giving me these readings that are so undeniably like, hey, a relationship is showing up in your future. And they're having me do it so publicly. All right. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. This is rethinking a path that you're on, or taking a break, taking a pause in order to reflect, consider moving in a different direction. Take time to consider this new opportunity that's being handed to you, the Ace of Pentacles. Probably a path toward a romantic connection, or at least a commitment with something that you would love. Show me what's going to impact the situation that Aquarius doesn't see coming. I swear to God, if the Lovers comes out, I'm ending the reading. I dare you, universe. What's going to impact the story that Aquarius doesn't see coming? Okay. It's not the Lovers. Seven of Cups, temptation. Something to contend with, that being tempted by something that Aquarius isn't expecting. It could be another sort of a test, like someone comes along and love bombs you. You're gonna fall for it? Someone with avoidant attachment style. An avoidant style of attachment in relationships comes around and is unavailable. Are you going to be intrigued by it? Are you going to be tempted to fix them, heal them, love them better? Fuck it, I'm going to pull clarifiers. Sure, Spirit, let's see. This is literally how I read for myself when I'm like not on camera, you guys. We have the King of Swords. Making a wise decision. Or maybe it's like, are you gonna rush into a relationship because you respect someone's intellect? Just because they are great to verbally spar with? They talk a good game before you get to know the other sides of them. Nine of Swords in reverse. Are you going to be tempted to avoid stress at all costs? I mean, yeah. Ace of Pentacles. I'm not getting a lot more clarity. It's obviously, I think Spirit feels like this is a very obvious message. I'm not totally getting it. I'll be honest with you. What motivates you and why? making a responsible decision, not losing sleep over this, seeing the opportunity for the goodness inherent in it, taking the opportunity the universe is handing you, trusting that it's not a trap. Let's see hopes and fears. What is Aquarius hopeful for? What are we concerned about? Leveling up, leaving the past in the past. I don't want to deal with the same lessons anymore. I've suffered enough. I just want the positivity. I want a life of ease and abundance. And I'll shed whatever has to be shed in order to put that in the past and have a happier life ahead of me. I hesitate to say happy because of my, I feel like the concept of happiness is a little complicated from a Buddhist perspective. There's inherent lack in the pursuit of happiness. Anyways, I'm getting a little off track. Things I'm working out philosophically for myself. Okay. Inherent in the world is the state of being in a metaphorical birth canal. There's this liminal state between whatever came before, your past leading up until this point, and then there's this threshold that you're sort of squeezed through and metaphorically born anew into this new version of the next chapter of your life. It's unknown territory. It's a tight squeeze, so you can't just easily walk through it and bring all the factors of your life through intact. It requires a major shedding. It's just the way that this energy sort of manifests historically for people over and over and over again. That's why it was emblazoned into the tarot. I don't know the right word for that. The similarity that I'm getting between that energy in the world and the Six of Swords is this passage from the past to the future. And you add the Six of Swords element to it, and it definitely insinuates that you're getting out of a situation where you're focusing on what you're leaving behind more so than what you're heading toward. With the world, there's an excitement for the future, even with the elements of unknown. The Six of Swords doesn't have the luxury of focusing on the future. They're so intent on escaping the past. So that's the difference that I see in the two cards. I do want to say that it feels positive because you're getting out of a bad situation and able to, the more you get out of that, start focusing on the future. But I kind of feel like it's highlighting that, hey, Aquarius, maybe the reason why you don't see a future relationship as a potential positive thing is because you're too focused on the negativity from your past. You don't recognize that you're already away from it and it can't get you anymore. The big bad wolf can't touch you. I know, mixing metaphors. The bad guy can't get you anymore. You're moving on from that. But not only minor arcana, Six of Swords moving on, you really want to level up in a major arcana, long lasting, those energies don't even have access to me anymore, sort of a way. What advice do we have for Aquarius? We want to best navigate these energies for our highest good. Spirit, what advice do you have for Aquarius? Let the past die, the Death card. It's over, guys. The past is over. I think any fear or elements of it clinging and continuing on, Aquarius is keeping it alive through our own focus and intention and worrying and trying to avoid repeating the past mistakes. On the one hand, it seems obvious that if you've been through difficult times, you don't want to repeat that. You'd be a fool to not think about it at all. But at some point, it gets to be like you're just mired in, cloaked in that energy of anytime King of Cups shows up, you're like, get away from me, potential narcissist. Get away from me, potential toxic person. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the right person to be conveying these messages, but obviously it's coming to you for a reason, so I'm doing my job. I do hope that this reading helped you guys. Take care. Have a good day. Let me know in the comments. Part of me, honestly, is feeling like when a relationship reading comes up for Aquarius, next time I just want to delete it and start over and start forcing Spirit to give me other topics to talk about with you guys. I mean, in years past, I've done that sort of a thing before when a topic just comes through and I don't personally feel like I want to convey those messages. I am starting to feel a little bit like my own negativity is flavoring the readings in a way that might not be fun to watch. So a little behind the scenes, if you've made it this far into a 22-minute reading, I feel like it's just us friends in here. Sound off in the comments. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Is this useful? Do you want me to try and shift my attitude? If you're like, hey, an Aquarius here, I really am looking for love, so please keep giving the relationship readings. Or, I find it really funny. If I'm making you laugh, then it's all worthwhile. Alright guys, take care. I'm out.